do we want to go with Aggression Wanda? We could go... I think we'll probably want to do some minion, like, cleanup cards, but not necessarily summon those into play. You have 18 people that are coming to your Loki event on August 24th? Sick. That's awesome. Nice. That would be a ton of fun. Aggression. I haven't really done Aggression Wanda in a while. Let's take a look see what's happening. I do think that we probably want at least some chump blockers. We're definitely going to go Throg. No, not Throg. I'm sorry. Who am I thinking of? Sunfire. Definitely going to go Sunfire. Let's go ahead and grab a Def Focus. We got a decent number of superpower trainings, but especially those Hex Bolts. Trap it. We're running with the Frost Giant mod set. So a little, I think what I perceive to be a little bit stronger of a mod set. I don't, what is that mod set called? What is the one that comes in? Trickster Magic. I think Trickster Magic is a little bit on the easier side of modular sets. So we'll see how the Frost Giants shake it up. What's up, Robert? Mod set wise, Frost Giants. It is a hard question, but I think aggression was the aspect that got the most love for this cycle. I would say, I would have to argue, protection. Also, I just realized that if this is white here, you cannot see that chat. Alrighty. I'm trying to mess around with the chat. I got a comment that's saying that the comic chat was a little hard to read. I may go ahead and throw that backdrop in with like the semi-transparent black backdrop. That, yeah. I like how clean it looks without that, but I think it's kind of hard to read without it. Yeah. Loki on Sunday for Civil War? Nice. That's awesome. Do you think you'll end up with multiple copies of Loki? Probably not, no. Good morning, Matt. Psylocke. I like Psylocke, though for whatever reason, I just have the hardest time justifying running a status lock or a status like applier with a steady villain. It just feels like so much work. So potentially, but it's just hard. I feel like it's just hard to do. We got Sunfire. We've got Spiritual Meditation. Let's just grab all our Mystic stuff. I feel like that's an easy way to start it out. So Spiritual Meditation, Blood Gem. Where's... Oh, man. I haven't played a Mystic in a while. Look at that. So after enjoying Man on the Wall Venom, I've been experimenting with different heroes. With the Soldier trait, and Winter Soldier is great, but struggles with AoE and Tufts. Oh, yeah. Grab the Bell. The Bell kind of solves that problem for you, doesn't it? So 3 copies of Spiritual Meditation, just reducing our deck size down to 37. We're going to grab Blood Gem and... Protection beside ready for fight. Pericles. I would say Pericles would be probably the best, potentially the best solo card in the game, especially with Maria. Blood Gem seems like a trap card. I like Blood Gem early game, so the way that I typically like to run Blood Gem is it's a nice way to kind of get off the ground, trading your health for resources, but then it's just like a nice cut-off guard. I use it for maybe the first couple of turns, but not all the time after I've kind of gotten set up. Speaking of getting set up, let's grab a Quinn Carrier. Blood Gem is amazing if you're running Basic Spell. Ooh, I forgot about Basic Spell. Psylocke's precon baffled me. Hardly ever worked for me until I broke her down and built her in aggro. Yeah, I don't. Psylocke's precon was the float like a butterfly build. Yeah. You use the big helicarriers outside of Maria Hill. It's more, at least for me, it's more tied to like scenario. Consider that, but his winter rifle solves it too without a. First hero I use ready for a fight this archetype instead of. I don't know what Elf Teeth is. My mind is working in slow mode today. We're gonna grab a superpower training to get that crest out earlier. We're gonna grab a build support so that we can get all of our good stuff. We're gonna grab a mansion. We got the chaos magic that we were talking about, which sounds like a ton of fun to get in a bell. I like that idea, Travis. So let's figure out if we can do that. It is time to drink. You're right. Float miles. Ooh, float miles. Looking for trouble. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, yeah. What I wanted to check out basic spell. Basic spell, play only for identity, has a mystic trait. We get to choose one, heal 3 damage, remove 3 threat, deal 3 damage to an enemy. Let's go ahead and grab 2 copies of that basic spell. Let's hop back over to red. We're gonna grab the bell just because I think it would be fun to chaos magic it in. So Pericles outside of Maria with a 6-cost card for 2 uses, not sure if it's worth it. The way that I look at it is that if you do have an ally out, it is 4 villain activations stopped for 7 effective resources. Which I think that that's pretty good. So you could status villain tough ally and just kind of run that combo. Yeah, we got some spiritual meditations in there. Good call. Let me grab my doubles. So my group died gloriously against Drain the Galaxy's Most Wanted. My buddy didn't listen to Scarlet advice. What could go wrong? Yeah, what could go wrong? Sorcerer Supreme. Excellent call. Yeah. Thank you. I was like, there's one more basic card that I'm completely forgetting about. What is that? There we go. Sorcerer Supreme. What's up, Mr. Self-Destruct? Magic Attack. Oh, yeah, Magic Attack. Yeah, Mystic only events. I do like Magic Attack a lot. So it's like discarding cards to deal damage. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Got 2, 4, 6, 8. We probably want some sort of minion control. That could be like a melee. That could be... What could that be? I feel like our basic activation is going to be mostly thwarting. We have that 2-1 stat line, so probably mostly thwarting. We have some allies. How many allies do we have in here? We have... Did I grab Nick? We just have Sunfire. Let's grab some allies. So let's grab a Nick Fury. We want to go senior as well? Probably not. Let's go Ironheart. Nick Fury. Grab a senior just to see how it goes. And this starts to feel like a basic deck. Or a pretty basic deck. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're actually fairly close to just running power on all of us. Which we could try. Nice. Did they enjoy the game? You introduced them? I watched your advice clips you made with Villain Theory and explained to him how certain abilities require you to access the board state first, not just can he handle an extra. Oh, for like Star Lord. Yeah. We could go aggressive stance. After you engage a minion, discard this card, search your deck for an attack event and add it to your hand. I feel like that's a nice little panic button to help get us out. It is said that it is search your deck and not deck and discard pile, but here we are. What's this? 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Go Spider-Man Miles. That's 3. I'm going to grab Power in All of Us. Maybe. Scarlet does a lot of her damage through events, so Hone Technique is good. I think my only attack event is Magic Attack, though, right now. Or my only aggression attack event is Magic Attack. I do like a Hone Technique build, though, with her. She's a ton of fun. Gambit. Oh, Gambit with Scarlet, which is really fun. Oh, yeah, let's try that. That sounds like a good time. I feel like Gambit with Scarlet Witch works much better if you have like a Falcon at the table, or if you're like running blindfold. But still, that's cool. That'll be fun. Oh, you can manipulate his boost card even after you tuck it. I don't think I knew that. That's cool. Okay. Nice. Are there any gray cards that I want to look at adding? Go Helicarrier. Go multi-talented. We have a decent number. No. I don't have the Helicarrier. I just have a Quinn Carrier in there. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, so we're at like 2, 4, 6. We're at 41 cards. I may grab one more basic spell and just call it a day. And I think that gives me enough justification to run the power on all of us. Be okay. Imagine a table of Falcon, Scarlet Witch, and Silk. Oh, that'd be so cool. Yes, I would love that. Oh, blindfold. Yeah, that'd be good. Well, we learned Firepower. Star-Lord is great for his gun. 2 for the price of 1. Also, aggressive energy is crazy. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Aggressive. Yeah, I feel like we're getting so many like cool ways to iterate on attack events with like bonus damage, with like aggressive energy and warrior skill and that kind of stuff. Basic spell is good and keeps blood gem in check. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's kind of fun. Oh, wow. My camera is focus breathing like crazy. Look at that. Let me turn that off and see if it tries it again. Outside of Maria Hill, the Bell for me is the one that has more potential to be played with any good economy hero. Yes, I would, and then I would say in multiplayer the Cersei is really really good. Because if you can get the Cersei down, and then you can start having all of your friends start to play their bigger allies for free, that feels real good. It's pretty nice to be able to drop in a free like Dum Dum or a free Nick. Yeah, I turned it off because the focusing was all weird, and so I tried it. I just it's the old turn off, turn back on, see if it works again trick. Let's do it. So prime real estate, set the future despair dice scheme aside. Attach a random hypnotic gaze to each player. So we've got here. We're gonna re-roll a 6, 5. So this is our hypnotic gaze. Set the remaining hypnotic gazes aside out of play. When a charm counter would be placed on the enchantment card in your play area, if your identity has the enthralled plate, instead we're going to place a threat here. That starts with 1 threat. The enchantment says that if there are 5 or more counters here, we're going to remove each charm counter and then flip the card. Then we'll see what happens. Tiger might be a good rich hero to grab minions, reap benefits from minions, and then play red hell. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'll be good. I'm really excited for Tiger. I thought that her kind of reveal was pretty cool. I think her gimmick is going to be really fun to play around with. And then Enchantress is steady, she is tough, and then after she attacks you, we're going to place a charm counter on our enchantment side or attachment. So I've been testing this deck build with adjustments from Man on the Wall. Which one should I try, Nick or Captain Marvel? I feel like Nick would have a better time clearing him out with this Spray Fire card. Captain Marvel is already very rich. I think it'd be kind of interesting to see how Captain Marvel could play with a Man on the Wall. She is so rich already, which could be really fun. You just play all these like high cost cards. I think the start of the game could be a little challenging, but I think Captain Marvel could be fun. I think Nick probably would be better suited for Man on the Wall. Just gut thought. Alrighty, Enchantress starts out at a 2/2 with 16 hit points. She also has toughness, so we got a lot of stuff to go through. We get 6 cards. Let's see what we got. We are hunting for fun stuff. We got a magic shield. We got an Agatha. We got a magic attack. Power in all of us, the bell, and an aggressive stance. I think we're going to keep Agatha. We'll probably keep power in all of us. And probably keep aggressive stance. Let's go ahead and mulligan into another magic shield, a gambit, and a Quinn carrier. Alrighty, that's kind of exciting. Let's use a magic shield to pay for an Agatha. Agatha as an alter ego action, we're able to exhaust, look at the top 3 cards, and add one of these to our hand, and put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. I kind of want to take the strength. I may take Death Focus though. The Death Focus seems pretty good. We can just kind of build out real good here. Let's take the Death Focus, and then we can pair the Strength with the basic spell. So we know that we actually have a double to pair that with, but I'm going to put the Strength first. Okay. Superpower Siblings, we're going to toss an aggressive stance and a Gambit to draw 2 cards. Got a basic spell and a Hex Bolt. Alrighty. Nice. This is going to be fun to watch. I'm so glad. Welcome. Were you able to make a deck that was able to play organizational support well? Is organizational support the new blue card? The resource card? We had some success playing it with Valkyrie and Avengers with like Quinjet and stuff. I thought that worked out pretty well. Death Focus in a Captain America deck since he has superpowers, but didn't realize they were all 0 cost. Yeah, nice. Alrighty, let's go ahead and flip up to hero form. I'm When a boost icon and an encounter card would be counted, we're going to discard the top card of the encounter deck and count the number of boost icons on that card instead. Power on all of us in a basic spell will play a Quinn Carrier. Then we got a Quinn Carrier to play a Death Focus. We are going to hang on to the Hex Bolt just because Hex Bolts are a lot of fun, and we're going to stand up. Actually, we're going to thwart here, then we're going to stand up. So we got a Hex Bolt, Molecular Decay, Spider-Man Miles, an Energy, beautiful, and an Ironheart. Alrighty. Death Focus, Captain America should let me draw a card. Yeah, this is a custom one from somebody at Iconic Heroes. Their favorite hero was Scarlet Witch, and so they had a ton of different custom ones, which was really cool. Start of the round, we're going to add one here. Enchantress is going to attack us. So we've got a 2 plus a boost card. I'm going to go ahead and just defend this. It's going to be 2 plus 2. So we take 2 damage. We go down to 8. And then we're going to place a charm counter here on Hypnotic Gaze. Our encounter card, Surge. Reveal a top card. We're not playing around. We've got Alluring Call. Attach your identity as a forced action, which is a new action type in this scenario pack, meaning that we have to do it before the player phase ends. We can exhaust this card, place a charm counter on the enchantment card in play a card from your hand, reducing its resource cost by 1, and alter ego action, exhaust this card to discard the card. Then we've got Law of Attraction. When revealed, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until an enthralled minion is discarded. Then reveal that card. So we're going to see if we can find one of these enthralled minions. Nope, that's not. Cindeer is not enthralled. There goes a lot of our... Oh no! Make it stop. There we go. So an enthralled lackey has quick strike. After this minion attacks you, place a charm counter on the enchantment card in your play area. So we'll take 1 damage. We got another card there. Yikes. Ugh. So this gets flipped very quickly. Okay. Okay, so Enchantress is gonna, oh gosh, gross. Let's go Energy for an Ironheart. We'll draw a card, which is a Blood Gem. We'll play Blood Gem. We've got a Quinn Carrier and actually no, let's go ahead and do this. We're gonna exhaust this card. We're gonna place a charm counter here. And then a Death Focus will play a Hex Bolt. So discard the top 3 cards in the encounter deck. We got a 1, a 1, and a 1, which is remove 2 threat from a scheme. So we will use her Chaos Control to discard this and then draw into a 2. Alrighty. So we got 2 to draw a card. Remove 2 threat. Remove 2 threat. And we got a Magic Shield. So we got Quinn Carrier. Oh, this is gone. Quinn Carrier, Molecular Decay, and a Magic Shield to play Spider-Man. We're going to give Spider-Man +2 attack. And we're going to take out the Lackey. Because whenever he comes into play, we get to give him +2 attack. Gonna be a 2. We probably won't scheme out. What's the worst that could happen? We're gonna flip down to Wanda. Let's go ahead and Agatha. Why not? Look at the top 3. We got Spiritual Meditation, Hex Bolt, and a Mansion. I'm gonna hold on to the Mansion. We're gonna put the other 2 at the bottom. Spiritual Meditation goes first because it will draw us into the other card. And let's stand up. We're gonna hang on to the Mansion and hopefully play it. So I got Mansion, Molecular Decay. Where's my Chaos Magic? Power on all of us also works really well for the Mansion. The Crest is going to be tough to not play. There's my Chaos Magic and Spiritual Meditation. Scarlet Witch is a good time. She's so much fun. Alrighty, we got 1 here. Enchantress is scheming for 2, 4 Takes us up to 5 out of 6. Free mansion. Woo! Encounter card. Test your identity. Exhaust this card. Place a charm counter on a enchantment card in your area. Draw a card, then discard 1 card from your hand. Alrighty. Sweet. So we will alter ego action, exhaust this card, alter ego action, exhaust this card, discard both of these. Beautiful. That's Agatha. We've got a Sorcerer Supreme, Warp Reality, and a Nick Fury. Oh my goodness. Let's go Sorcerer Supreme. Nick here. Okay. Superpower siblings. Let's go. Oh, I don't. Let's go Spiritual Meditation. Draw 2 cards, discard a card. Superpower Training, Molecular Decay. I'll discard Molecular Decay. We'll discard Molecular Decay and Superpower Training for a Superpower Siblings. We got a Hex Bolt and a Spiritual Meditation. This is my like. This is like my like Scarlet Witch play. Just okay, and then we'll discard cards. We'll draw cards. We'll draw cards. We'll discard cards. Spiritual Meditation. Draw 2. Quicksilver. And a build support. We'll toss a Quicksilver. Who remembers Marvel vs. DC? You pulled the Hulk damage card and sold it. Oh, nice. Was that like a trading card game? I don't remember it. But this is also like the first Marvel game I've been. We're at 7 health. No, I think we're gonna flip up. Let's Chaos Magic a Avengers Mansion. So play a card from your hand, ignoring its resource cost. Discard cards for 1, 2, 3, 4. There goes Laufey, which is nice to see. And we got a mansion. Just like that. How chaotic. Draw into a genius. Beautiful. I love it. Power on all of us. We'll play a Sorcerer Supreme. It turns out Scarlet Witch is pretty good. Genius will play a Scarlet Witch's Crest. Look how fast we built out. Oh, it's a TCG. Yeah. Okay, back in 2006. Yeah, I don't remember that. I also yeah. I've been playing, this was my first like Marvel game I got into in like 2022, 23-ish era. And I got into my first TCG after this game. So it's that makes sense. 27 energy resources, huge. Chaos Magic, yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna go Quinn Carrier to throw a build support out there. What is my... Do I have any support cards left, actually? I don't actually think I do. So just kidding, we're not going to throw a build support out there. Let's go Quinn Carrier and Def Focus to play a Hex Bolt. So we're going to get a 0, a 1, and a 0. So a 0 is 2 damage to an enemy. 1 is remove 2 threat from a scheme. We're going to go ahead and toss a 0, redraw into a 3. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so Scarlet Witch's Crest, let's up this 0 to a 2, or to a 1, I'm sorry. So that's going to remove 4 threats from here. And then we are going to give ourselves a tough status card. Beautiful. Card games make life worth living. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Scarlet Witch will poke the tough. Ironheart will thwart 1 here. And Spider-Man, let's just go ahead and throw a couple more damage. Down to 14. You do have to maintain a fairly decent pace because once this flips, some of those treacheries are just insane in that deck. So we want to start applying pressure as soon as possible. We built so quickly. It's kind of crazy. What's up, Don? Hope Summer's pulling Chaos Magic. Oh, that's cool. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Because chaos magic. I don't think I ever realized it's superpower, but that makes a ton of sense that it spell. Alrighty. We are stood up. We get 6 cards. We got basic spell, Hex Bolt, Sunfire, Nick Fury Sr., Strength, and a basic spell. Got 1 threat here. Enchantress is going to attack. We'll block with an Ironheart. It's going to be 2 plus 2. Making sure that that wasn't the Valkyrie Seduced. Knock Ironheart out, and we're going to place 1 more here on the Hypnotic Gaze. Encounter card, Law of Attraction. Discard until we get a Enthralled minion. I think there's 1 more in here. Yeah. The Enthralled Brute. While this minion is engaged with a player who has the Enthralled trait, it gets plus 3 hit points. It's a 1/2/4, or once we flip this card, a 1/2/7. Excited to see you playing Slay the Spire on Friday. Yeah, dude, we've been playing a lot of it. It's so fun. The board game, very, very solid. I'm very happy with the board game. Yeah. I'm pumped. It's a good time. Okay. So Mansion will draw us into a Spiritual Meditation. Spiritual Meditation will draw us into a Hex Bolt and a Nick Fury. And we are going to toss a Sunfire. We only have 1 card left in our deck. So how are we going to do this? Strength, basic spell, and a Quinn Carrier. We'll play Nick. We'll draw into a Warp Reality. Encounter card. Shuffle up. But that way we're able to get our strength, our double resource of a strength back into that shuffle. We do want to take out the Brute this round, mainly because if we don't, it just gets plus 3 hit points, and that's very sad. But we do also have a... Oh, there's Spiritual Meditation and a Strength. There we go. Nice. We do have a Hex Bolt. So let's Spiritual Meditation, basic spell, and a Molecular Decay. We'll toss the Warp Reality. Okay. Witch is going to thwart down here. Get rid of Law of Attraction. Let's go ahead and play this Hex Bolt. So Def Focus and basic spell. We have a second basic spell. We'll play a Hex Bolt. Discard. Oh, we only have 2. No. Oh, here we are. We get an acceleration token. We have a 1 and a 2. I'm going to go ahead and crest this up to a 2 so we can draw 2 cards. Hopefully get something better with the next Hex Bolt. Thank you so much for the super chat. Fortnite. Nelson, love the channel. Have not been able to beat Venom Goblin with a 2-player game. What would you recommend? Using Spider-Man and Scarlet Witch. I would definitely bring along Justice. Venom Goblin has so much threat that he's placing out there, and so Justice and like Overwatch is your friend, because if you can throw Overwatch on one of those mains, you can kind of double up on some of your larger thwarting events. So like if you Crisis Averted 1, you double it with an Overwatch, you're getting like 12 threat removal, and in Venom Goblin that can be invaluable. So I would go that route. Chump blocking is your friend. Things like Sunfire or any card that allows you to discard attachments that can get rid of that glider really easily is also going to be just very, very beneficial. How what aspects are you currently running? Get to draw 2 cards. Magic attack. Oh, there's a magic attack and an energy. go energy for a Hex Bolt. 2, 1, 2. Let's go ahead and recount this guy. So 3 card draw. Alrighty. Power in all of us, Chaos Magic, and a power in all of us. Might as well Chaos Magic Molecular Decay, right? Or we could Magic Attack and then we can Molecular Decay Enchantress. That sounds a little bit better. You're right. It is time to drink. Hydrate. Good stuff. Let's use Power in all of us and Power in all of us to play Nick Fury Sr. We'll draw 2 cards. We've got a Hex Bolt and a Genius. We're playing all of the Hex Bolts. Let's play a Hex Bolt. We're 2, 4, 3. Yo. All right. Oh, sweet. So we get to place 2. Let's go ahead and place 2 Confuses on Enchantress. No, actually, let's place 2 Stuns. Well, we do have blockers, but we're going to flip our Hypnotic Gaze. Let's place 2 Confuses. And then we'll draw a card into Molecular Decay. All right. I'm trying to get some damage, but we'll just go Nick and Nick. Father-son tag team. There. I don't mini cards, but I'm running Justice with Scarlet Witch and Aggression with Spider-Man. Yeah. I would try Overwatch. I think that's really solid. Venom Goblin's mean. Like, Venom Goblin, I think, is probably, other than maybe Ronan, the worst or the hardest villain in the game. So it's tough. Oh, that's cool, Wikipedia. Okay. So Enchantress has 14 health. Let's go ahead and use Chaos Magic to play Molecular Decay. So 5 damage, discard the top 2 cards in counter deck for each boost icon. So 0, 1. So we do 6 damage. Does she get her crown? No. Okay. I was like, am I about to just give her steady? That'd be very sad. Then let's do a strength and a basic spell to play another Molecular Decay. So 5, 7, 8. That's going to push Enchantress. So she gets tough. Put the set aside Future Despair into play. Place 4 additional threat on it. This says that she gains Stalwarts. Oh no! She does gain Stalwarts. Ah, silly. I was like, I thought she gained Stalwart, but I thought it was her crown that gave her Stalwart, and so I thought it was When reveal, place a charm counter on each enchantment card in play. That's gonna go ahead and flip ours, which actually could just have us lose the game. So I am stunned. Heal 1 damage from Enchantress, draw a card, then discard. Okay. I was like, if it does require me to like play a card, I could be in a lot of trouble. This comes in with 4 additional. So I think Miles is going to have a better time. Are you doing expert or standard Venom Goblin? Standard. Does he have steady on stage 1? The other thing about Venom Goblin is either playing in standard and expert. I usually try and like flip him and then take out his second stage in one go, because when you go to stage 2 or 3, you're dealing out 2 or 3 encounter cards per player, and it's very, very hard to survive that. And so I will build up and stall out the game until I have enough damage to take out that second stage when I'm ready to go. I think also Miles, because I believe he gets steady in stage 2, he may also have it in stage 1. Then Miles' attack acrobatics is a really good way to push out a lot of efficient damage because you can stack up 4 status cards on him, and that can be really good. Spider-Man will go ahead and thwart one here. I can't believe she got Stalwart. That's so sad. Okay, let's stand up. We got a magic attack. I'm going to pitch that because we just have a lot of things that we have to go through. Oh, exhaust this card. Heal a damage from her. Discard. Draw and discard. Actually, I'm going to discard magic attack. Hold on to spiritual meditation. Okay. Okay, so spiritual meditation, molecular decay, magic shield, aggressive stance, hex bolt, and a bell. 2, 4, 6. Let's go up to 3. Enchantress is going to attack us. We're going to block with Nick Fury. It's going to be 2 plus 3. That's enough. And then we're going to place a threat here because we would place a charm counter, but since we do have the enthralled trait, we instead place a threat on the main. There goes Nick, and we got 2 cards. What's up, Blazing? I'm not going to stick around for stream as I like facing villains as blind as possible. Nice. I'm really enjoying the new encounters. I hope you enjoy them as well. We got an Evil Alliance. We're going to place 3 counters on Pursued by the Past. Then we got a Frost Giants with Toughness. Boom. Just like that. Alrighty. Nick Fury Sr. goes away to do Gandalf things. Let's go ahead and Sloth. I'm going to draw a Quicksilver. We're going to discard the Bell. Let's go Mansion to draw a card. It's a Sunfire. Okay. Let's go Spiritual Meditation to draw 2 cards. Basic spell and a Magic Shield. And we'll toss a Magic Shield. Still waiting on your call from the LGS. Hopefully it comes today. I think it comes out on this Friday, technically. So let's go ahead and basic to get rid of the stun. Got Death Focus and a Quinn Carrier to play Hex Bolt. So we got 0, 2, 1. 0, we're going to knock the Tough. 2, we will draw a card. And 1, we will go ahead and remove 2 threats from here, taking us down to 3. Nice. And we drew into a Ironheart. Got Sunfire and Aggressive Stance to play Ironheart. Which will draw us into a Spiritual Meditation, which we will draw into a Magic Shield and a Build Support. We'll toss Build Support. So much hand fixing. It's beautiful. Huh. Okay. Let's go Molecular Decay and a Magic Shield to play a basic spell. It's going to remove 3 threats from a scheme, which will be here. Take this down to 1. Quicksilver will play a Magic Shield, so we have a little bit of buffer there for damage. We also have a Tough, so we'll soak the Tough into Scarlet Witch. We're gonna go ahead and thwart 1 here, so that we can basic thwart and remove Future of Despair. So we've got a block, got a Tough, and then we're gonna get a lot of encounter cards. That's gonna be fine. What's the worst that could happen? Stand up. Got superpower training, Gambit. I would like to get Gambit in play. I feel like that'd be good. Hard to beat. My girlfriend wants to use Scarlet with Justice while I use Spider-Man, but I don't know if I should stick with Aggression or use Justice since we both lose because of schemes. Yeah, I would say that if you want to go... I think it would probably be best Aggression and Justice, just because you do want that burst damage there towards the end to push through stage 2 as soon as possible. I think the Justice build has to have just big thwarts. So Crisis Averted, Overwatch, that kind of stuff. What is the Justice Mystic card would also be pretty good. You need a lot of threat removal, and that can be really tough. I also really do like chump blocking in Venom Goblin. He doesn't have too much overkill, and so that can be really successful. Enchantress seems to have a bit more flow in solo than the new Loki villain. I would agree. I think that they're both good in true solo, but yeah, I think Enchantress is a little bit more normal. We got superpower training, Gambit, basic spell, spiritual meditation, warp reality, and a strength. Let's go up to 3. Enchantress is going to attack. We'll block with Ironheart. Reveal this card. Attach your identity. Exhaust this card. Place a charm counter to ready our identity. And then as an alter ego action, we exhaust the card to get rid of it. Frost Giant is going to attack. Knock our tough. We got 2 cards. Yeah, let me know how it goes. Venom Goblin is definitely one to celebrate when you do beat him, because he's mean. He's a mean man. We got Seduced. You cannot make basic attacks or play attack events. Alrighty, that's going to be not good. Okay, and this is where we get in trouble. Let's warp reality this. We can't do that. Let's Quinn Carrier, warp reality. When an encounter card is revealed from the deck, cancel all of its effects. Discard cards equal to the number of boost icons on that card. So it's going to be 2, 1, 2. I feel like that would end the game for us. And then we got Slipping Sanity. I never reset this health. I was like, I don't think I haven't done any damage. I just never reset the health. Okay, Slipping Sanity. Exhaust Wanda to choose to remove this from the game, or discard the top 5 cards. For each star, place a threat on the main scheme. Let's flip down, exhaust, and remove Slipping Sanity from the game. Agent 13 lets Captain Marvel draw 4 cards with Alpha Flight. That's sick. That's so cool. Throw, what is it? Was it Melinda May that also readies? There's a blue support that helps her ready. 2, 4, 5. Nice. Okay. Agatha. We're going to look at the top 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's take the Hex Bolt. We'll exhaust this card to discard it. Mansion will draw us into a Magic Shield. We'll flip up to Scarlet Witch. We'll trance the Sloth, draw a card, discard a card. Got a Molecular Decay. I'll discard Superpower Training. Do we have a Hex Bolt? We do! Let's go. Def Focus. And actually, no, let's do it like this. Let's go Spiritual Meditation. Sunfire and a Genius. We'll toss Sunfire. And we'll Hex Bolt. Oh, we got a 3. We got a 1. And we got a 3. We're going to recount the 3 here. So 2 1s and a 3. So we'll give ourselves a tough status card. And then we'll remove 2 threat from here. And 2 threat from Future of Despair. Agent lets Bucky use his safe house twice in a row. 2 minions and 2. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I love Agent 13. I also really like her with munitions bunker with war machines, so you can like just build up those ammo counters super quickly and then just go crazy with them. Why did I use that was silly. Why didn't I use def focus on that? Yeah. That was dumb. Let's molecular decay the frost giants. Take him out. I misplayed that so bad. Because I could have had something to play basic spell. Probably healed myself, but here we are. Get good, Nelson. Let's stand up. We got basic spell, spiritual meditation, power in all of us, quicksilver, bell, hexbolt. I'm still waiting for that chaos magic. It's gonna be so much fun. Go up to 13. Enchantress will attack us for 2. Oh no! It's coming. So after she activates again, she discard the top card in the encounter deck. If it has 2 or more boost icons, deal yourself 1 encounter card. Ooh, girl. Then we got the next evolution. Increase the number of boost icons on each encounter card by 1. Oh no! And these get shuffled. We're going to place a threat here. The attack knocks the tough. And then Luminous is going to attack us and hit us for 2. We'll discard. It only has 1 thanks to next evolution. So we don't get an encounter card. That's nice. Our encounter card is Law of Attraction. We've hit that card 3 times now. Are there any more enthralled? There are not. So we get a acceleration token. Okay, Enchantress is good at throwing a lot of stuff at you to deal with. Because like a lot of her encounter cards double up. You got Law of Attraction, which is a side scheme and summons a minion. You have all the treacheries that if you're enthralled, it's like scheme and attack, or you get both of the effects. She's got a lot of cards that like double up on those, which is not the kindest. All right. Exhaust this card, heal 1 damage, and then draw a card, then discard a card. We got aggressive stance. We'll toss aggressive stance. I don't think that was a good card to add in here. I'd probably just cut that out. Let's go Mansion to draw into a magic shield. And what was the other thing that I was going to do? Def Focus. Oh wait, no, let's do Spiritual Meditation. That's what it was. Spiritual Meditation to draw a Power on all of us and a Molecular Decay. And we need to discard. I'm going to discard the Bell. Agent 13 is awesome. Yeah. Okay. Let's go Def Focus and a Quinn Carrier to play a Hexbolt. Looking for threat removal. 0, 1, 0. You know what? Let's Scarlet Witch Crest. Let's up this one to a... Oh, wait. They all have +1. So this is actually 1, 1, 2. That works really, really well. Yeah. I'm actually going to up this to a 3. Give myself a tough status card. We're going to remove 2 threats. Remove 2 threats. And then we're good. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Oh, that worked out pretty well. Need to take care of that. Let's go ahead and thwart here. Take this down to 2. What's Molecular Decay Luminous? For, oh my gosh, that was 11 damage. Boom. That was insane. See, and I'm sure it's been said, but playing Enchantress versus Valkyrie, yeah, that's the first one I tried. It was a good time. I thought it went pretty well. It was nice not like I drew like, or I flipped pursued, and I didn't have to put Valkyrie into play, or put Enchantress into play, which is very, very nice. Captain Marvel with Man on the Wall was smooth. Nice. Okay. Oh, fill up and pop both energy channels. Sick. When you get the villain schemes card, does that count as an activation? Yes. And do we draw a boost card? Yes. Yes. So if you don't draw a boost card, there's like for an activation, it would explicitly say not to do that. I think there's like 1 or 2 cards in the game, but pretty much every single time the villain is activating, they get a boost card, and it counts as a activation. Good question. We got a basic spell. This is going to go up to 4/5. I'm thinking about basic spelling the main. Yeah, let's go there. I think the other option would be to heal 3, but I'm pretty happy with my tough and my magic shield. So let's stand up. We've cleaned up most of the issues around the table, so I'm hoping that we can start to throw some damage into Enchantress. We got Energy, Spider-Man, Hexbolt, basic spell, Hexbolt, and Nick Fury. Let's go 3 here. Enchantress will attack us for 2, +2. That knocks our tough and adds a threat here. In your opinion, for Loki, Thor's nemesis, does overkill damage go through to the villain before potentially heals? Yes, overkill damage is applied simultaneously with the attack damage. The reason I know that is that Ultron cannot take damage from overkill in stage 3 because the drone is still in play. We got a Spell Blast. Oh, here we go. Oh, no. If your identity has the Defiant trait, choose 1. If your identity has the Enthrall trait, do both in any order. Okay, so she's going to attack us with +1 and scheme with +1. So let's have her attack us first. We'll block. So she's going to attack us for 3. Reveal this card. Okay. So we take 1 damage. We go down to 4. And then we place a threat. And then she's going to scheme for 3, 4, 5, which will pop here. The Crown of Enchantress attachment is placed on each identity. Otherwise, searching counter deck, discard pile for it, and reveal it. This comes in with 2 threat. And then it pops at 9, and we'll lose the game when it does. What's up, Casey Porter? When do you think we'll get news on what is next for Marvel Champions? We just got a Tiger article last week. They did say that we're going to get an article for Hulkling. I don't even know what I'm looking for. Hulkling in like the upcoming weeks. So my guess would be like 2 to 3 weeks we'll get there. And then we'll start getting more information about the hero packs that come afterwards. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. We did a game where we just played stage 3 of Ultron, and Winter Soldier was not as fun as I wanted him to be. Starting on stage 3 of any villain is tough. You don't have any time to build. Oof. So in Enchantment, she gains Stalwart. After she schemes again, she places a charm counter on the enchantment card in your play area. Each player exhausts their identity and takes the damage to discard the card. Where is Sunfire when you need him? And then we got exhaust this card, place a charm counter on the enchantment card in your play area. Play a card from your hand, reducing its resource cost by 1. Okay. A lot going on here. Let's mansion to draw into a magic attack. That's not bad. Draw a card, discard a card. Oh, there's a Chaos Magic. Oh, it's happening. Chaos Magic, Nick. Let's go. What are we getting rid of? Basic spell? Yeah, let's toss a basic spell. I do think that we will get Fantastic Four eventually. Yes. My guess is that, like, everything that they have said through like the panels and designer interviews, they said that there's a lot of like future to this game, and so like them focusing on like lesser known heroes, I think is a good sign for the longevity of the game. And so my guess is that we'll go Fantastic Four probably within the next 4 waves. Would be my guess. Alrighty. Let's Chaos Magic Nick. Discard 1, 2, 3, 4. Play Nick. Then we'll draw 1, 2, 3. Spiritual Meditation. We'll draw into a build support. We decked out. We need one more card. Probably should have checked to see if there were cards that I wanted to put into the... Yeah, whatever. I need to be more careful about playing cards before I shuffle the deck so that I can put like my doubles back in my deck. Yeah, not having Fantastic Four is a good thing. Yeah. Also, like, I find that with the heroes that are a little bit less known, I feel like they're more creative, right? Because they want Wolverine, they want Hulk to be like approachable. Maybe Hulk's a bad example, but they want those to be less complex because those are the heroes that newer players are going to gravitate towards. And so I find that the ones that are a little bit more obscure are like typically mechanically more complex. My theory is that since we have a wave of box with 2 heroes and only 2 heroes after that instead of 4, 8 heroes instead of 6. Oh, okay. I think I draw 2 more cards, right? Basic spell. I'm going to just draw 1 because I can't remember if I needed to draw 1 or 2. We'll just draw 1. Okay. Every character that I don't read comics for are the ones you enjoy playing the most. That's great. Yeah. Let's do... Nick will knock the tough. Let's have some fun here. Nick's going to knock our tough. Let's go energy for a Hex Bolt. We got a 1, a 3, and a 1. We're going to redraw this 1 into a 1. We will decrease to make it 2 damage. So we're going to get a tough. Actually, let's increase it. Let's draw a card. Get a tough, remove 2 threats, draw a card, and do a Quicksilver. Okay. Let's use Quinn Carrier to play Magic Attack. We'll discard 5 cards. 3, 4, 5. Oh no, there goes Chaos Magic to deal 5 damage here. Let's go build support and Quicksilver. And actually, let's do that. Let's do it this way. Let's go build support and Def Focus to play a Hex Bolt. So we've got a 2, 2, 2. So draw 3 cards. Ironheart, Power on All of Us, and a basic spell. Nice. Okay. Nick, Quicksilver, basic spell. We'll play Molecular Decay. So it's 5, 7, 8. So we'll go down to 5 health. Oh, we're so close. Spider-Man can throw 4. Let's go Power on All of Us to play Ironheart. Let's draw a double. It's a Warp Reality. We will basic spell to deal 3 damage to Enchantress. Ironheart will deal 4. The 4th, so that's going to put us here at 1 health. Alrighty, if we can survive. Oh, did I not do Alluring Call? So we're going to place a charm counter. And instead, we're going to just hold on to Warp Reality. Yeah. Okay, let's stand up. Can we do it? Warp Reality, that's a lot of lethal. Alrighty, let's go up to 4 threats here. Enchantress is going to attack us. We'll block with Nick. Will be enough to take Nick out. And place a 5th threat here. Get 2 encounter cards. First one. In expert mode, he gains toughness after a player deals any amount of damage to Enchantress. Yolk is going to attack. And we got Kiss of Temptation. There you go. Scarlet Witch is going to attack Enchantress and win the game. Enchantress is... I think she's like on the higher end of medium. I like where her difficulty is. Yeah, I like where her difficulty lies. I think that it is not over. I thought it was going to be harder than it is, and I'm happy with where she landed. So I think it's cool. Yeah. I want the villains from FF4, but I would like to see them make like Blade, Moon Knight, and Cloak and Dagger. I would love some of those defenders. Yeah. I'm more interested in seeing villains at this point than heroes. I do think that there's a lot of room to design in the villain space. Absolutely. I'm a sucker for heroes though. I love heroes. And so yeah. I'm just excited for more stuff. It's just fun to have more stuff. Nice. Alrighty, where do we want to go now? What do we want to do? Is there a specific hero that we want to play? Do we want to try somebody? Do we want to play Loki? Or do we want to try a different villain? Let's do Loki. I'm going to try another solo game of Loki. With a different mod set. I want to throw in like a... whatchamacallit, a Thunderbolt mod set. See how those go. But what hero? You want to do that Venom deck that you made? Alrighty. I just played Venom with Firepower. So I want to try someone that I haven't played in a while. I feel like Wasp is going to be a lot of fun. With the Enchantress mod? Okay. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down to do Loki with the Enchantress mod. I may also throw a Thunderbolt in there. That could be fun. What's up, Nathan? I'm doing fantastic. How are you? I have all my promos. Let's see. Oh, that's not where they are. Where did I put them? See what could go Iceman. I haven't played Ant-Man in a long time. That could be kind of fun. What are we playing? We said She-Hulk. That's right. We're doing a She-Hulk ready for a fight. I remember that now. Man, my memory is bad. Alrighty, I'm gonna grab She-Hulk so we can try the ready for a fight build. And yeah, so I'm gonna go to the be right back, and we'll come back with a She-Hulk build. See you soon.